Hello guys, I need you all to hit the like button. I need you all to subscribe, and I need you all to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell everyone about this channel, about this video, about narcissists, about narcissistic abuse, and about the characteristics and behavior of narcissists, how to get out, how to get away, and how to get to safety, and how to have and lead a normal, happy, healthy life. Normal, happy, healthy life, guys. So, what we're going to talk about in tonight's video is this. We're going to talk about those who had you in their presence, who had you in their possession, who had access to you. And during that time, they did not see you for what you truly are, is a blessing from God. They did not see you as a gem, the gem that you are. They did not see you as someone there to teach them something, to help them. They did not see you as a gift. They saw you as someone who irritated their demons, which is something they will never admit to. But what we see on in human terms and not on the spiritual level is someone who just irritated them. You know what I'm saying? Someone who deep down made them face and look in the mirror and say, wow, I need to work on these things and those things. And they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to take accountability for their actions. They did not want to work on themselves. They didn't want to fix the negative parts about them. Instead, they wanted to run and hide and put on a mask and throw everything under the rug and live life and go on as usual. The things that they have done to you, they didn't want to take accountability for. The things that they have said to you, they did not want to take accountability for. The way they treated you, how they lied on you, how they threw your name in the mud, threw you under the bus, how they deflected everything that they have done and said that you did it. The problem that they created, they said that you created it. All these things they did not want to make right. They did not want to fix and take accountability for. Instead, they just wanted to blame you because it was just easier to blame you instead of putting in the work to make it better for themselves, for you, and for y'all as a whole, for you guys jointly. So, you was the one who paid for them to get t-shirts, who paid for them to get shorts, paid for them to get cigarettes, paid for them to get blunts and Black and Milds and weed. You was the one who paid for their alcohol. You paid for pretty much all of their habits that allowed them to think and believe that those habits was going to get them through the day, get them through all of their problems. But the reality was, all it was a Band-Aid that they were using to mask their problems, to mask their challenges, to mask what was haunting them day in and day out. You were the one who they used as a shoulder to cry on. You were the one who listened to their problems. You the one who gave them advice late at night, early in the daytime, in the middle of the day. You were the one who came home from work and did all the laundry and washed their clothes and washed their dirty dishes. You came home and cleaned out the tub after they showered. You paid for them to get haircuts. You paid for them to get their hair done. You bought her the high heels and the purse and the clothes for her to go clubbing in while she was using those items to, puff herself up, and was using those items to go to the club with while you was at home or while you was at work, and she kiki and ha-ha in the next man's face. You paid for him to get his hair braided and his haircuts so that he could go flaunting himself around other women. While he was in the bathroom on the phone, he was talking to those other women on that phone and then renaming them as different names so that they would be disguised as someone else so that you wouldn't notice. They played you for a fool, and they thought that you wasn't going to catch on. They thought that you wasn't going to get it, and they thought that you wasn't going to smarten up. They thought that you were going to continue to put up with the BS, that you were going to continue to allow them to abuse you and mistreat you. They thought that you were going to continue to allow them to use you as the maid, as the ATM card, as the sex toy, as the mother, as the father, and everything else that they wanted you to be for them, including the therapist, the psychiatrist, the counselor, and everything else above. You put up with their nonsense. You put up with their attitude, their disrespect. You put up with the manipulation and the lies. You believed in something called love. You believed in something called family. You believed in something called healthy boundaries. You wanted the family with this person. What they wanted with you was what they could get from you and get out of you. But they didn't want that family with you. They didn't want that love that you was giving them. They didn't want anything good and healthy and positive that came from you. They wanted the resources and the tangible items and things that they could get so they can use and suck up and eat up and take up like a Hoover. There was a Hoover in your life. Yeah, I said it. There was the Hoover in your life. See, they didn't appreciate you and all you had to give. They didn't appreciate all the sacrifices that you made. They didn't appreciate the long suffering. They did not appreciate you giving them time after time and chance after chance to get it together. They didn't appreciate your love. They didn't appreciate your kindness. They didn't appreciate your patience. They didn't appreciate you understanding or trying to be understanding. They didn't appreciate what you taught them, the conversations y'all had. Because see, they believe they smarter than you, but you was the one who gave them the majority of the information that they have. Everything good that came from you, they took from you and they used it and they made it theirs. You were the one that took care of his son and his daughter, or you the one who took care of her son and her daughter. You parented their children that they had outside of y'all's relationship. You put in that time and effort into those children. You loved on those children. You made sure they had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You made sure they had stability. They had structure. They had love. You did that for that person's child or that person's children. You took on that responsibility because you really believed in love. You believed in family. You believed in the unity that you thought that y'all had. You spent countless hours of working and working. You gave away all your weekends. You gave away all your valuable time during the weekday because you believed that all that work that you was putting in was going to hold your family together. It was substance to keep the family together. It was substance to keep the family fed and healthy and well. But all the while you were doing this, you were being drained of your energy, of your time, of your mental energy or space or capacity. You were draining you. Everything that you had in you was being drained. And while you was constantly giving and giving and giving, this person was taking and taking. See, they was in it for the taking. You was in it for the giving, for the love, and everything else that came with you, that God gave to you to give. See, God didn't give it to you to give for the person to just keep taking. God gave it to you to give so that the person can reciprocate that same energy. But no, instead they was using you, taking from you, lying on you, mistreating you, taking you for granted. while you were digging in your pocket and giving them money and giving them your ATM card, they was holding their hand out waiting for you to give it to them. And then it started out as you being kind and generous because y'all was in a relationship, and it slowly over time gradually developed into it just being a routine thing. And before you knew it, this person then took $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 and higher out of your bank account. I'm going to tell you, you probably spent $50K plus on this person, buying Black and Milds and shirts and getting haircuts and getting their hair done and nails done and Chanel bag and high heels for them to go out and get drunk or for them to go out and get high. They were clubbing with your money. They went to go talk to somebody else with your money. They went to go have sex with somebody else using your money, using the clothes that you put on their back. All this shine that they have, this glow, they sucked it all out of you and they obtained it, and then they went to go gloat and shine in somebody else's face with your energy, with your beauty, with your love, your time, your energy, your effort. You were the one that made this investment into this person emotionally, financially, physically. You believed in what y'all had, and all they was there for was just to use you. See, all this time it was a sick, twisted game for them. But in the beginning, when y'all first hit it off, oh, they thought they really loved you. They thought they really had something. They thought they really was with you. They thought they really loved you. They thought they really had something. And then they slowly started to realize that, dang, this person got this person got that, this person doing this person doing that. Oh yeah, I can benefit from this. It wasn't really you that they loved. It was the things that you had to offer and to give is what they loved. They didn't love you, the person. They loved what you could do for them. They loved what you could do for them. And while you sat there and pushed out 3 babies out of your vajayjay for them and made them proud, they mamas and daddies proud, grandmas and grandpas, while you did all that, put your body through damn near hell. Because every time a woman gives birth, that is her closest point of facing death in her life. So you didn't put yourself in a position 3 or 4 times, or maybe 1 time, to closely facing death, to giving this person a child so that they mama can be a proud grandma. But then they mama want to use your child for their glory that you helped produce. But then they want to treat you like you trash on the street. They don't want to make their son respect you. They don't want to make their son take accountability for disrespecting you. They don't want to make their son do right by you. They normalize their son putting their hands on you, abusing you, mistreating you, calling you out your name, lying on you. They don't want to make their son get up and go get a job and help you take care of the family that they created with you. They don't want to make their daughter get off her hiney and go get a job and stop laying up and having all these babies. They don't want to make their daughter be an honest woman. They don't want to make their son do the right thing. See, a lot of the times the parents is the problem. The parents of these narcissistic people are narcissists themselves. That's why they enable the behavior. They enable the disrespect. They enable what they've done wrong to you. And then they quickly flip the script and say that you're the problem, because if they have to face the fact that they have to make their son or their daughter take accountability for what they done that was wrong to you, it puts them to shame. Do you understand that? See, a narcissist runs away from shame, hides, and tries at all costs to avoid being shamed. So since they don't want to be shamed, they avoid making their son or daughter take accountability for how they treated you. And you didn't know this at first, but man, you walked into a trap of a whole family full of narcissists. But now that y'all are separated, or now that y'all are no longer together and they're out of your life, 3 years went by, 4 years went by, maybe 5 to 10 years went by, and this very narcissist who made your life a living hell wishes that you was in their life because they done lost all the goods, all the benefits that they was able to reap off of you. They no longer have it anymore. And they realize that all these people that they have been going to as new supplies ain't got the same goods that you had, ain't got the same benefits that you had. So now they hoover you, and they go back to you because they want to get back to those same benefits, those same goods that they had when they was with you. They don't hoover you because they love you. They don't hoover you because they really want you, the person, back. They want back what came along with being with you. They want that ATM card. They want that money. They want the haircuts that you was paying for. They want the hair done that you was paying for. They want them high heels and purses and Chanel bags that you was paying for. They want the latest sneaker that's out. They want a new phone. And when they was with you, they was able to get all of that. But with this new supply, shit, the well has ran dry. And what does the typical narcissist do? They go to the drawing board in their mind and they be like, oh man, I had this with so-and-so. Let me hit her up and see how she doing. Let me whisper to her some sweet nothings and see if I can get back to what I had. And that's when the Hoover comes. When they lost you, they didn't realize it right away, but it took them some time to realize that, dang, I had it great when I had so-and-so. I had it good when I had so-and-so. There was a red carpet laid out for me when I had so-and-so. I had all the love and forgiveness and understanding and respect when I had so-and-so. But when they had you, they didn't care about none of that. They only care now because they no longer have access to you. That access is denied. Now it's gone. Now you are the gem. You understand me? You are the diamond in the rough. Let me tell you something else. Diamonds are formed under pressure, they say. So when they put you in the ground, when they discarded you and they put you in the ground and they went on about their business, they didn't know that they was burying a diamond. You understand me? And all of this stuff that they put you through when you was in this relationship with them, you was able to handle it because you are a diamond. God made you that way. You are precious. They just didn't know what to do with you when they had you. You understand me? They didn't know what to do with you when they had you. So that they had to run and flee because your greatness and your shine and your light was irritating their demons. But they didn't know what to do with you when they had you, that diamond. When they had that diamond, they didn't know how good they had it. And now that they realize it, it's too late now. It's too late. It's going to be the next thing that they're going to be doing. Knocking on the door. Let me in. Let me in. Don't open that door. Don't open that door. Let them knock. Let them keep on knocking. Because that's what the devil does. He will come knocking at your door, seeing if you're going to answer. The same way God does. He knocks on the door to see if you're going to open up and let him into your heart and let him do a work in you. But that devil, don't open the door for that devil. Don't open the door for that narcissist. Because that's all it is. It's the devil and his minions lined up like an army, knocking at your door, waiting for you to answer. Oh, those notifications, they get so annoying. They get so annoying. But anyway, yeah, don't open the door for the devil. Don't let Tanya come back to your house. Don't let Devontae come back to your house. Don't let Jason come back in your house. Don't let Renika come back in your house. Don't let Ashley come back in your house. Don't let Jeremy come back to your house. Don't let him back in your bed. Don't let him back in your circle. Don't let him back in any part of you. No, you cannot have a drink of water. No, you cannot get a ride. No, you cannot come in. No, we are not getting back together. I am no longer interested in you. Access denied. You got to say no. You got to put up a boundary. You got to protect yourself. They didn't appreciate you when they had you, so why would you allow them back in your life to stir up some more drama, some more problems, some more lies, some more headache for you? Why would you allow the nightmare to restart all over again? Why would you even do that to yourself? You're doing good. Allow them to believe whatever they want to believe. Allow them to think that they can run these games and run whatever they want to run on you. Allow them to believe whatever they want to. But when they make the attempt, you don't bite. Don't take the bait. Yes, you're glowing. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you got it going on. Yes, you improved your life, your credit, your savings, your job opportunities, your promotions, your business you starting, the money you making. You got a new boo. Why allow this person to ruin that for you? See, your new boo is reaping the new benefits of you now because your new boo know how to reciprocate energy back to you. And your new boo appreciates you. And your new boo know how to love you the way you deserve to be loved. And if you ain't found the new boo yet, God is going to put you in position to find it. Don't you worry about it. But in the meantime, in between time, you just keep doing you. You keep praying. You keep reading God's word. You keep doing you. You keep working on your business. You keep working on your dreams, goals, and aspirations. You keep on doing the job that you love if you love your job. And if you don't, get out of that job. They didn't appreciate you for what you was when you was there. They're not going to appreciate you if you take them back. So don't do it. When you was the one giving up all the goods, you was giving them all that good loving in the bed and all that. Yeah, you was giving them all of you. Your body, your money, your assets, your resources. You was giving this person everything. This person had access to everything. But now is the time for you to move on. Now is the time for you to keep moving forward. You don't look back. You don't go back. Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt because she looked back. The most dangerous thing you could ever do is go back. It's to take them back. It's to go back. It's to receive them back. No, you're not doing any of that. I'm going to tell you what this narcissist is going to do. He or she is going to manipulate your mind, because that's how the devil works. He get in your mind first, and then once he get in your mind, he gets to your heart. So this narcissist operates the same exact way. They're going to get in your head first, okay? They're going to manipulate your mind, and then once they're into your mind, they can get to your heart. Don't let them in your mind. Don't let them manipulate your mind. Don't let them get in your head. Because once they do that, they can get to this heart. The heart is the key to everything. And even the Bible says that our heart is wicked. So once the heart opens up to the manipulation, the heart is going to lead you to believe that they love you, that they care about you, that they mean you well, and they do not. The heart cannot see through the BS. Your mind can. That's why you cannot allow them to manipulate your mind. Now that you know better, you're gonna do better. It was you all along. You are the gem. You are the light. You are the answer. You are everything. But this narcissist didn't appreciate you when they had you. They didn't respect you when they had you. They did not reciprocate the same energy when they had you. And they did not appreciate you. They took you for granted. They overlooked you. They used you. They mistreated you. They abused you. They stomped on you. They lied on you. And they dragged you all through the mud, took you through hell. Narcissist is in hell on earth. You understand me? They are in hell right now. Don't go to hell with them. You understand me? God delivered you from this narcissist and the hell that they are in. Why even open up yourself to go back to that hell? You understand me? Don't go back to what God delivered you from. It ain't even worth it. It's a slap to God's face. And it's a disgrace to your spirit, your soul. And it's suicide for your entire existence. That's the end of my video here. We will talk more about this in another video. I see you guys in the next video. Peace and blessings to you all. Later.